Okay, now it's recording. I was grinding a little bit on my own, the things that I had left on the junction layer. And by a little bit, I mean that this took me around 8 hours. A quick question, have you discovered chill? You're gonna see. You're gonna see when we get to the resort layer. The first layer that I feel like I'm actually gonna have a good time. But yeah, hi Blue. How are you doing? Yeah, so far I think this layer, the junction layer, has probably been the most miserable one. Ingot Isle is still a very strong contender, because, you know, freaking Apple. But that one took me... I think this one took me like just a little tiny bit longer than the Ingot Isle. And the canyon layer was also pretty miserable, but I don't know, I didn't feel it that bad in comparison to this one. Because this, you know, Ingot Isle, it only had one awful material to grind, which was the apple. This one had the concrete, the fractonium, the shifty stone, and the thorns. And those were absolutely awful. Oh, wait. But the good thing is that, whoops, I found out that if I blow up the thorns like this, that for some reason has a multiplier. I don't understand exactly how that works. But it's snowing earlier this week. Been a challenging few days. Oh my goodness. I'm so sorry about that. And then I am the one that really wishes we had snow here. It's been so hot lately, and I hate the heat. I miss the cold. We had like 2 cold days this week, and my goodness, I enjoy them so much. Man, it's only well, not halfway, but it's still February, and we're already with the summer heat here. This really sucks. Ouch. Oh, but yeah, like I was saying, if I blow up the thorns with the boom rock, it gives me like around 500 for each reset. 500 cubic meters, and if I just inhale them with the elephant, it gives me like, I think, less than 100 per reset. So it's a pretty substantial difference. And I'm really not sure why it is programmed that way. Why does it count as you destroying more thorns when you blow them up instead of just inhaling them? But I guess the programmers knew what they were doing, probably. You know, it's just those little quirky things that you're never gonna notice unless you are doing stupid stuff like grinding out every single possible material in the most optimizations in your routes as possible. Good thing we're almost done in here. 3 feet of snow on the ground at least. We're running out of space to put it all. You can gladly have as much as you want. Oh my goodness, that's a lot of snow. Speaking of snow. So I'm so sorry about that. Yeah, trust me, I will gladly take it if I could. Definitely craving for some, like, not even snow, like just a little bit of cold. Just a little slight breeze will be enough. Hey, shifty stun completed. I think I just need one more reset for the concrete, and I should be good. Solid ×4 difference, I know. And I'm so glad that somebody found that out. Because if they hadn't, he concrete done. If they hadn't, instead of spending 8 hours on this, I probably would have spent like 10 or 11 hours. And you know, as much as I love this game, that doesn't really sound like something that I would like to spend my time on. At least not to... Okay, yeah, I have already wasted a lot of time in here. And the best part, I'm not even in the halfway point yet. But I'm doing it all for the love of the game. Okay, that's Thorns done. I'm just gonna have to keep destroying this poor innocent Fractonium until I am done with that as well. No, I didn't mean to activate that. Can do this? Oh my goodness. So supporting. I wonder if there's a multiplier for you too. No, probably not. Should be close. Should be close. There we go. Okay. So that is everything done in the junction layer. The worst one so far. Now, it's time to go to what could possibly be the best so far. The resort layer, because not only is the aesthetic just so freaking chill, but there's also a lot, and I mean a lot, of those incredible, epic silver tile platforms. Okay, so let's see. All the materials that we need. Oh, okay, water, white melon rind, green melon rind, concrete, grass, wood, crystal, shifty stone. Yeah, not a lot. Immaculate vibes, I know. Okay, let's start, whoops. Let's start with the melon. The green rind and the white. Okay, I'm gonna start with the white, because, you know, it's the one that... So, I don't know if it's the sweetest. I don't know what's the sweetest, the white part or the green part. Because I'm pretty sure you're not supposed to to eat any of them. Okay, where's the rope? Should be like an island up there. There it is. There's the island, but how do I get all the way up there, dude? Pretty sure I found a rope somewhere. Besides that one. Any epic ropes? There we go. 2 ropes that are going to help me with my quest. The ram may be safe to eat, but it doesn't taste very good. Yeah, it definitely doesn't taste as good as the sweet red part. Oh, there it is. It's so beautiful to see. Not 1, not 2, but 3 silver tile platforms. Am I in heaven, dude? Oh, wait. Wait, let me put that one. Let me put this one there. Let me put that one there. Oh, okay, I don't store it. That's weird. No, 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 please, please. Oh my goodness, that was a close one. It's just a little thrown up because I'm not really sure why I cannot store pieces of the melon with the elephant, like on the white part. Pretty sure with the green part I can actually do it, but the green part, sorry, the white part is, it behaves differently for some reason. No, another weird piece of trivia that nobody would be able to find out if it wasn't for people who like to do this stupid stuff. You cannot store you cannot store white pieces of watermelon in your trunk, but you can store green pieces because that makes sense. Okay, so it's just gonna make this a little slower than I anticipated, but not too slow. When we get to the green rind though, that's where the good stuff is gonna be. Need to be careful to not be silly and accidentally fall to my death like I almost did right there. But it's so relaxing not having to reset every single time I'm done with the material. Just grab a piece, put it in this tile, rinse and repeat. Much faster, much more enjoyable. Why doesn't every layer in the game have the silver tiles? I believe in this kingdom there's like 7 of these platforms. Like, oh my goodness. No, I don't. That was a close one. That was another close one. Okay. Really need to stop acting silly. Don't I have the... Wait. I have to dig a neckerchief. Why is it not working? Wait, is this not enough terrain for me to regenerate the Bananza meter or something? That kind of sucks. Okay, how close are we? Almost there. Watermelon were sent. It's real life Polynesian snake. How could I have done that? You're solid. You know, I had never thought of that, but now every time she screams snake, I'm always gonna think about that. Snake! Snake! Funny enough, the reason why I know that line is not because of Metal Gear, but because of Smash Brawl. Like in the Metal Gear stage, when you activated that Easter egg of Snake calling his buddies, he got killed in the middle of the call. And just say, Snake! Snake! It is so iconic. Oh, there we go. Okay, the watermelon ride has been completed. Now time for the green part. Should be a little easier because I'm pretty sure that I can actually store that with the elephant. Oops. If I can grab it. If I can grab it. If I can grab it. Nice. It's just a matter of going back up there. I'm gonna have to waste another melon juice can, but it's okay. I have infinite money. Pulling up on the very first Metal Gear, but playing around with the codec in the Smash Bros. Version of Shadow Moses Island was so much fun. I know, I really love those Easter eggs. You know, in the Shadow Moses Island and Smash Ultimate, I really wish that they added new calls for all the newcomers, but I feel like that would have been a little too much to ask for. I'm just happy that they included it in the first place. Come on, don't fail me now. Yeah, okay, I can actually store this with the elephant. The green one. Well, now this is gonna be much easier. Already at 50%. Where did the watermelon ball go? They didn't. It would have been so cool though. And yeah, they only included the ones that were already in Brawl, like for the characters that were in Brawl, but they didn't make any new ones for all the characters that weren't in Brawl. Like the ones that were cut from Melee, the ones from the Wii U, and the ones from Ultimate. Nothing new, which is weird because they added new stuff for the newcomers in a similar Easter egg in the Kid Icarus stage, Palutena's Temple. And like Pid gets in call with Palutena and the other girl that I don't remember her name that has like white hair. Viridia, I think she's called. We have new stuff for the new characters, except for the DLC, of course. They didn't add stuff for the DLC in Smash 4, and they also didn't in Ultimate. A detail that I really wish they added, but it's nothing to be too upset about. I mean, the rest of it is already pretty perfect. Oh yeah, the Fox stage, I forgot that they also had a little Easter egg. Pretty sure that wasn't character dependent though. Like that was just Fox's friends calling. Wait. Okay, I thought I had wasted another melon juice can. I was like, what? And whatever, I think those are the only 3 stages that have Easter eggs with dialogue, and the green melon ride is done. Next is the water. Okay. I think this might be the best method for the water from my experimentation. Like, I go here, destroy that bubble, destroy this other bubble, and reset the terrain. This is the only place where I'm gonna actually have to reset the terrain. But it shouldn't take long. There shouldn't be too many resets involved. So pretty sure I get a lot of water for each bubble that I pop. Or inhale, I guess. Whoa, okay. Dang, I'm already at 90%. I only did like 3 inhales. Those bubbles sure store quite a lot of water in them. Okay, that sucked. I think just this reset, and we should be good. Oh! Nice. Next up is concrete. Now where's the island? There's the island for concrete? Oh, I think it's... Pretty sure it's that one over there.
Should we teleport?
Oh, it's gonna be a long trip. Gonna have to carry the concrete from all the way there. Oh shoot, wait a minute.
Should we teleport?
I already learned that the terrain is not enough to restore my Bananza meter, so might as well go and buy some melon juice. Oh, and some balloons while I'm here. Lost a lot of balloons while I was grinding in the Junction layer. Thing is, I'm never gonna run out of money.
Should we teleport?
Oh, when I'm done with this, I'm actually gonna have to grind for some chips. I only need to grind for chips because... Not the concrete. Only gonna have to grind for chips because I can buy gold with chips from Squawk in Decay Island. Okay, let me just save this piece. I gotta put it here. And this world, you know. Okay. Actually, you know what? I feel like it might be faster to just grind here, like resetting the terrain. I don't feel like resetting and going all the way back. Nah, I think it might instead be faster to go to the silver tiles. Even if I have to keep my confidence and waste precious melon juice. Like, man, of all the layers to have apples, this one is not one of them. No, I guess it would have been kind of overkill to have an apple when there's already like a bajillion fruits everywhere. But if there was one place where it would have been so easy to grind the apple, would have been here. 100%. Whoop. Oh, never mind now. I'm actually regenerating my Bananza meter. What the frick? What happened with the white watermelon then? Was it just not good enough to count towards the banana? I have no clue. So many funky stuff going on with the materials. The music of the concrete is like a more resistant material, so it counts as more. So many questions that I will never get answers for. At the very least we get to listen to the Kong Bananza banger. Oop. And yeah, now that I'm taking a really good look at it, it definitely would have been slower to run the terrain in that little island. Glad I didn't try that. $50,000 already. We started with 20,000. Whoop. Damn, I didn't even have to grab a chunk and throw it, it just throws itself. Not this time though. Yep. That time it happened. I've decided that my price for completing this madness is going to be buying Donkey Kong Country Returns. It's a game that I've had on my wish list for a very long time, but I have to earn it. It will not be worthy of playing it until I max out every single Smash It stuff. Only then will I have the blessing of the monkey. Oh, tropical freeze, that's also A game that I've heard is pretty good. But returns is my priority right now. Yet? Are we close to being there yet? Oh. That was a close call. I had a brain fart for a moment and I forgot that I cannot pick up concretive on the Kong. Should be close to being there. Okay, there's an upgrade for the elephant that lets you smash concrete. Will be goaded. There we go. Yeah, Trickle Freeze continuously gets incredible praise. Yeah, I've heard it's a pretty fun game. A nice successor to Returns. And it also has funky mode. You can't go wrong with funky mode. Okay, yeah, so I think next thing to grind is grass. There's the grass. Not gonna touch it. But we're gonna smash it. Okay, this is the one that might take a little bit, but hopefully not too long. It's a good thing that there's a bunch of grass here. Just run around and mindlessly destroy. Yeah, this was another material in Ingot Isle that I despised. I have to smash it like this, with the fist down, because if I hail it with the elephant, for some reason it doesn't count it. It just gets counted as sand. Well, sand in this case, and dirt in any other layer. Yes, funky mode for when you need comforting you bitter divorce. Funky Kong always coming in clutch. You know, speaking of funky mode and like assist modes in general, I found really weird in the Mario Wonder DLC that they added assist mode. You know, just makes your character invincible and you cannot die from falling into pits and stuff. Well, I don't understand why they did that when Yoshi and Nabbit were pretty much already assist mode. they included assist mode, but you're not restricted to only 2 characters. So that's an interesting decision that they made. You die. But man, I am so freaking excited for the DLC, which is 1 month away, exactly 1 month away from release. I think I might do what I did when the main game came out, where I did like a day 1 stream playing the first parts of the game, and then the rest of the game I just played it on my own. I think Mario Wonder has been the only Switch game that I've gotten like day 1. Like actually pre-ordering it and getting to play it frame 1 after its release. It's such a good game. Okay, I'm running out of grass. Never mind, there's a lot of grass up here. A little bit worried that I'm not even getting to 50,000% yet. I feel like I smashed quite a bit of grass. Are you kidding me? When was I when I began?
Should we teleport?
This is mostly getting dangerously close to cheat code territory. Cheat code, but it's not actually cheating because the developers actually encourage you to do it. This game is getting more DLC? No, I don't think it's getting more DLC. I think the only sort of DLC that's getting is the events that the Emerald Rush gets every month. But aside from that, no. If it gets more DLC, I think it might be like just cosmetic stuff, like more ties or more pants for DK and more outfits for Polly. Like another DLC that's like a full-fledged out game mode, like Emerald Rush. I really don't think that's happening. Or like another layer. I mean, I'm happy. I'm personally happy with the DLC that we got now. You know, a lot of people seem to complain that the DLC is pretty mediocre, that it's not worth the $20. I don't know, I feel like it adds a lot of replayability, like trying to get a better score and trying all the difficulties and all the layers. And I'm only like a third of the way of the DLC, and I've already invested like I think 20-30 hours into it. I guess what a lot of people don't like is that it feels a little more repetitive. Because you're kind of doing the same stuff. You get put into an island, you have to complete random objectives while getting random perks. But like it's the same map every time and stuff. And I mean that's kind of what roguelike games are. You get put in the same map with slightly different upgrades and bosses and stuff. I don't know, I personally think the DLC is worth its price. That game with DLC next month, we're talking about Wonder. Oh yeah, Wonder. Yeah, getting a DLC next month, which is, I think it's adding like a challenge mode, 2 new islands with multiplayer games. It's like Mario Wonder already had like multiplayer, online multiplayer and stuff. Like this is like a mode focused solely on multiplayer. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, adding that, and I think they're also adding like a new storyline with the Koopa Links. I didn't quite understand exactly what the Koopa Links new thing is, but I mean, they're the Koopa Links. It's more than enough to be hyped. I feel like Mario Wonder is the one game where people actually wanted the Koopa Links to show up. Now we're finally getting them after just, what, 3 years? It only took 3 years, but Mario Wonder is finally gonna get actually decent bosses. It's not gonna be just Junior 4 times. Hey Kubik, it's you, I know. Like, the only thing they showed in the trailer about their fights is that Wendy turns into a fish. Wendy O'Koopa turns into a freaking giant fish. Like, that's more than enough for me to buy the DLC. What more can I ask for? Man, I'm making a mess here. Oh, and Rosalina. Rosalina, my girl, is finally getting to be a playable character. Yeah, I think that's all the major stuff that DLC is gonna have. There might be still a few new surprises, but we'll see when it comes out. Dude, Elephant Rosalina. Elephant Rosalina. I can't wait to see that in action. Like Big Bertha? Yeah, like Big Bertha. Like, it looks cursed, but at the same time, it's so freaking funny. Like, they just showed Wendy because they obviously didn't want to spoil what the other fights with the Koopa Links look like. So I'm really, really excited. I like that Nintendo is pretty good when it comes to like trailers. Also with the Mario Galaxy movie, like the stuff they show in the trailers is just enough to get people hyped, but not enough to be like too spoilery. It's like whenever there's a movie that I want to see, most of the time I avoid looking at trailers and stuff. Because I feel like there's gonna be a lot of spoilers in the trailer and I don't want to ruin the movie or the game for myself. So gotta stay away from those. Sounds pretty hype. It definitely sounds pretty hype. If only I had friends to play the online with. Oh, actually, I have a friend that I actually 100% wonder with him. Ouch. And I gotta say, play 100% completing Wonder with a friend is a much, much more enjoyable experience than playing it alone. Like, playing it alone is such a blast. But doing it with friends is a whole nother level. It's like the opposite of New Super Mario Bros. Wii. Like, playing local multiplayer with someone, it's pretty much impossible to be coordinated enough to 100% it. But Wonder Online, it's a whole nother experience. And since it doesn't use the same type of netcode, I think, as Mario Kart 2, it's not, well, I don't know what it's called. Like the one Mario Maker 2 and Smash Ultimate have like real-time registering. Forgot the name. Anyway, instead of using that type of online, it uses the type of online that Mario Kart uses. Just a lot more fluid and doesn't have like those stupid annoying lag spikes. I was surprised they're jumping the galaxies soon. Yeah, me too. I was expecting it to be like a Mario World movie, because you know, with the Yoshi post-credit scene. But no, they jumped straight into Galaxy. And it has Mario World elements, it has Yoshi elements, Yoshi's Island elements, Mario Odyssey elements, Mario 2 elements. Like, there's freaking Mouser, Birdo, the Ninjas. It's like a mix of a lot of games. Out of all the Mario characters, I was not expecting freaking Mouser to make an appearance out of them all. Rollback, yeah, I think it's called that, rollback. It uses the rollback code. You don't have to wait for okay, I'm pretty bad with programming terms. Why did I turn to comp? But yeah, the type of netcode where instead of having to wait for both inputs of the players to register, like in Smash or Mario Maker, that creates a really laggy experience if someone has bad connection. It's fluid like Mario Kart. Or Mortal Kombat. I think Street Fighter and Mortal Kombat also use that type of netcode. Restricted to that, I also played a few online matches of Mario Kart World. And my goodness, it was pure chaos. I haven't tried the battle mode yet, but from what I've heard, it sucks. The biggest complaint from people is that they only included coin runners and balloon battle. I think I talked about it before. Yeah, no Renegade Roundup or Shine Thief. All the fun modes that they added in Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, gone. The only reason I know anything about netcode is because I watched some of the Thursday videos. Oh. I don't know who Lyther is, never heard of them. But I should probably check them out. Fighting games taking things very seriously. Yeah. That's why a lot of people really wish that Smash Ultimate also used that type of netcode, because the netcode uses now, it's makes for a very unpleasant online experience. I mean, after I was done getting all the characters into Elite Smash, I never ever touched the online mode ever again in my life. It's also like kind of weird. You know, the fact that Smash Ultimate is like one of the most hyped games of all time. One of the most hyped fighting games and Nintendo games. To have such a terrible online mode? Oh man, what happened here? Like, I know Nintendo is known for focusing a lot more on the local multiplayer, putting their attention mostly to that instead of the online. But then, just 2 years after Smash Ultimate came out, the pandemic arrived and people had no other way to play Smash with their friends other than online. And they were stuck with terrible laggy online matches. Rollback takes a lot more resources than delay, which doesn't really excuse anything at this point. It's like, come on. Local multiplayer is trivial compared to online, yeah. And it's also weird because, like, in Splatoon, Nintendo made a great online multiplayer mode, and the local multiplayer mode is terrible. Like, I don't know how it is on Splatoon 2 or 3, but I remember Splatoon 1 on the Wii U, the local multiplayer was terrible. Look at that huge mess. Like, just the fact that one player get to use the whole TV, one was stuck with just using the gamepad, that says a lot. And you can't forget about the rubber band method for using a Wii Pro controller. And the fact that Nintendo's official method of using the Wii Pro controller was to connect a Wii remote and then attach it to the back of the controller with rubber bands in the form of a cross. It's just so freaking so silly, but at the same time, like, what were they thinking? Yeah, again, I'm not sure what the online is in the new Splatoon, since there's not a gamepad to use, so I guess it's split screen now? I have to look it up. Now I got really curious. I'm surprised my internet is acting pretty fine so far. I really hope I didn't jinx it. It's stupid, it's okay, I won't tell. No, I was thinking it's not like it's stupid, I was thinking of like another word. Like dumb, but like funny at the same time, but cursed and blessed. I don't know, it's a weird thing to describe. Like if I got a friend to go home and they wanted to play Splatoon, and I was like, hey, you can play with a controller that has a Wii mode attached to it with a rubber band. I feel like they would cut me out of their lives entirely. Just like playing Smash Ultimate with a single Joy-Con. Okay, how close am I? Thank you. Still have a little bit left. Yeah, but I had to reload this stream once. Good thing, good thing. If it stays that way. This past few days, sometimes the internet just kind of goes out without notice for like a few minutes. And then it comes back like nothing happened. If we the players MacGyver or something like that, then it's clever and funny. If the game company comes up with that, it's ridiculous and pathetic. Oh, Nintendo. Nintendo and their decisions. It's like I mentioned before, like turning their worst failure, their worst selling console, into a brand new thing to like sell the players to use on the Switch Online service, and people actually buying it. Like imagine if, when did the Virtual Boy come out? In the 90s, I think? Like imagine if telling someone in the 90s, you know, hey, you see this recently released Nintendo console that failed miserably? Well, they're gonna release it in the next 30 years again, and people are actually gonna buy it. Like, I think the only reason why I will buy that thing will be to play Wario Land. Like, from what I've seen, it's a pretty great game. Like, its only problem is that it's stuck on the Virtual Boy. That's hilarious. I know. You're ranking very heavily on nostalgia and curiosity, and it's working. That's the worst part. It's working very effectively. But something I still don't understand the Virtual Boy as a whole. Like it was supposed to what do you call it? Like a virtual reality stuff. Like you were supposed to feel immersed, like you were in the game or stuff. But none of the games actually, you know, tried to do that. Like Wario Land didn't, Mario Clash didn't, Mario Tennis didn't. I feel like the only one that was kind of close to it was Total Boxer. That was popular enough to get into Smash. Can't remember if it was like an assist trophy or just as a trophy, like a spirit. But yeah, I do remember Total Boxer in Smash. And there was just like it was a pinball game. Like out of all the games to put in the Virtual Boy, just freaking pinball. A game that you could already play on your computer, like your Windows 98. And in 3D. There's another game that I don't remember the name of. It was like a space game, sort of like Star Fox kinda. But it looks so ugly, like the entire game was just made out of lines and polygons. The fact that everything was made out of lines, and everything was just, you know, the lines color red and everything else was black, it made it impossible to tell what anything was. And so of course they chose red for the color, like they couldn't choose a more eye-straining color. Yeah, they went for like immersive 3D. I think Ritual Hilly was a phrase yet. Oh, immersive 3D. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like from what I've seen, Wario Land wasn't really that immersive. I think maybe Tetris 3D. But it was kind of stupid because it was like supposed to be Tetris on 3D, but on one part of the screen they showed like the 2D version of it, and it was like much easier to play just looking at that instead of at the 3D stuff, defeating the whole point of the game. Star Fox, but Stairfax. Stairfax. Oh, grass has been done. What's next? Wood. Okay, I think there's wood close to this spot. Oh yeah, there it is.
Should we teleport there?
I think that the devs quite knew how to go about this weird eyeball computer magic. And speaking of Star Fox, I'm honestly quite surprised that we haven't seen a new Star Fox game since Star Fox Zero on the Wii U. Okay, I'm pretty sure that the game didn't sell very well on the Wii U. Even so, man, it's been so freaking long, like over 10 years, I think. And this is one of the very few Wii U games I got. I got Star Fox Zero, I played it for like 30 minutes, never touched it again. I didn't like the controls at all. I still have it. It's literally right in front of me right now in my collection. I could easily boot up and play it and, you know, continue from where I left off and actually finish the game. Finish what I paid money for. I don't really feel like it. Not really in the mood to do that right now. Why is there just a random hole there? I have other more important things than like breeding. Yeah, you're so right. Way more important things to do than freaking Star Fox on the Wii U. I do remember when I was playing one part with my cousin, and it was using the Arvling version that has legs and walks on land. I can't remember the name. Yeah, but when I was using that, and then Fox suddenly said, "No, personally, I prefer the air." I was like, "Yo, he said the thing! Oh my goodness, he actually said it!" And I think that was the only thing that actually got me excited in the game. So everything else, no. Another game that I really regret buying was Animal Crossing Amiibo Festival. I don't know if I've talked about it before. Yeah, when I saw there was like an Animal Crossing for the Wii U, I was like, I've never played Animal Crossing. I should probably pick this one up, it should be fun. But then I learned the hard way that it was not an Animal Crossing game. Not even close to that. So yeah, it's another game that I played for like an hour or two and never touched it again. Should probably see if there are like speedruns or something. Try to at least get my money's worth. It was like $20 and I get 2 amiibos. Because you need amiibos to play the game in the first place. Yeah, I think I have talked about it. The whole amiibo Animal Crossing cards thing. So recently I learned that there were Animal Crossing collabs, like collab cards with Sanrio. That was something interesting to learn. Yeah, the amiibo version of the game, wow. They really felt the need to include that in there. Just that maybe that would make the game a little more relevant. Unfortunately, it didn't. Didn't work out. Hey, what completed? Definitely should have been fun, but it definitely wasn't. Nope, not at all. It was like Mario Party, but they got all the stuff that makes Mario Party fun, they took it all out. And made it 10 times worse. So super cute, I know, it's super cute. I don't know how rare they are. But I want to check out just how much one package of those cards is going for right now. It's also really funny how that's not the first time that Sanrio has collabed with Nintendo. Like they had an official costume in Mario Maker, like a key white costume and a My Melody costume, which were also really cute. Okay, let me just get this little shifty stone piece. Thank you very much. Ah, crap. This is another one that I cannot inhale, right? Nope. To go back to doing it the slow way. Slow but safe way. Oh, and also speaking of franchises that haven't had a game in a long time, I completely forgot that F-Zero 99 existed. A few days ago I got remembered of the game and I was like, oh, might as well give it a try. You know, it's free and it seems pretty fun. Still haven't given it a try, but really considering it. You know what other game I would love to give a try? Mario 35, but I cannot do it for obvious reasons. Gone too soon, man. don't understand the point of making those kinds of games like, only available for a limited time. I guess just to create that sense of FOMO in players. Which again makes no sense because the game was free. Well, I mean, not technically free because you had to have the online subscription to play it. I mean, most people that had the Switch had the online subscription, so I don't know. Like, if it was a paid game, I would kind of understand trying to give the people the fear of missing out, but a free game with a service that the good majority of people already pay for. Yeah, I don't know. The other game was the reason why I pretty much knew the entirety of SMB1 from memory. I knew every... oh my gosh. I literally knew the layout of every level, where every power-up and every hidden one-up was. And all that knowledge, where am I supposed to use it now? In speedrunning? Heck no. Yeah, most people forget that F-Series existed period. They didn't do a very good job of advertising in general. But maybe one day I will try that. Once I'm done maxing out every single stat in Donkey Kong Bananza. Scarcity is so annoying. I know. That's the reason why Mario 3D All-Stars sold so well. You know, with the whole thing of it's only gonna be limited production for March 31st, you're not gonna be able to buy it anymore. And then it's not even rare anymore because a lot of people ended up buying it because of fear that they will not be getting one, and now everyone has one. Oh, what the freak just happened? With the Mario 3D All-Stars thing, I have to admit that I am part of the problem, because I was one of the people that pre-ordered the game. Oh god. Yeah, I just really wanted to play Mario Sunshine. And the funny thing is, now Mario 3D All-Stars is pretty much obsolete because as Mario 64, Sunshine and Galaxy, you can play 64 on the Switch Online, you can play Sunshine on the GameCube Switch Online, and you can play Galaxy and Galaxy 2 with the remastered bundle. And making a limited edition collection obsolete just 5 years after releasing it. It's a smart move, Mr. Nintendo. Smart move. And I am sad to say that I am also part of the problem with the Mario Galaxy bundle. Just, at first I wasn't thinking of getting it, but then they said there's gonna be new exclusive chapters of Rosalina's storybook for Mario Galaxy 1 and 2, which previously didn't even have a storybook. I was like, well, seems like I have no option. Please don't die. And once again playing their fans like a fiddle. Not my proudest purchase, but I'm definitely enjoying my time with it. Okay, now where is Crystal? Where can I find Crystal? I'm pretty sure I saw Crystal somewhere here. You die. Crystal, where could it be? Oh, there he is. Alright, you'll come with me. Oh, I think I could have used the amiibo. Yeah, too late now. Where is it again? I'm just going in the complete opposite direction. Donkey Kong's balance is like immaculate. Being able to climb a rope with only his feet while holding a huge chunk of crystal above him. Mad respect to the lad. Fortunately, I can actually inhale this one. I absolutely love inhalable materials. Well, I mean, not. I can inhale every material, I should say storable material. Material that's not only inhalable but also storable. I love silver tiles platforms. Well, in case it hadn't been already clear. Unreal muscle control. I have no idea how he does it. How is he doing that? this material, and I will be done with the resort layer. And the freaking contrast between the junction layer, which in total, like counting what I did on stream and what I did off stream, it took me like 11 hours of grinding. And this one just took me like what, an hour? It's pretty sure 20 minutes. I spent it also on the junction layer. I definitely think that I'm gonna make a tier list. When I'm done, I'm gonna make a tier list of how miserable it was to smash, to max out the smash stats. Really. So far, Ingarayo and junction layers are easy S tiers. And this one, the resort layer, easy. Whoops. If I... no. I didn't realize that I was... No, how much did I have left? That's what I get for talking. Oh, come on, I was right there. No, there's no point, it's gone. Yep. Wait, I still have it. Oh my gosh. I'm silly. I still have it stored in the elephant trunk. Come on, snake. Wrap your entire tail around the rope and climb. It's done, it's done, oh my goodness, it is done. Okay, now just to verify that I did get every single material. Okay, let me check. Okay, gold. Yeah, fractonium. Yeah, shifty stone. Yeah, I don't know why it is at the very bottom, but yep. Sand, crystal to the very bottom. I don't know why it's there, but yep, done. Grass, done. Water, done. Stone, done. Lift of ore, done. Wood, done. Concrete, done. Strawberry, done. Orange, done. Pear, done. Melon, done. White melon rind, done. And green melon rind. Okay. All the materials in the resort layer completed. Now time for the Tempest layer. I'm already not a fan of what I'm looking at. Time to see just how bad it is.
Should we teal it?
I guess one relaxed layer for every 5 miserable layers. That's a fair price. Hey, good news. We're over the halfway point. Officially over halfway done. with the smashing stats. Now let's see. If I remember correctly, what I saw from the video of all the Pauline materials, Tempest was one of them. Let me check. Materials do I have for this? Gold, yeah, Bananza melon, apple, fractonium, shifty stone, yeah. Dirt, crystal, grass, mud, water. Water's down here, yeah. Stone, lava, obsidian, lift of ore, sand and wood. I don't have sand and wood. Where are they? Okay, so right at the warp gong. Right at the warp gong. I have to go here. Right about here. Pull out the Pro Con. I saw it. Oh my goodness, I'm gonna have to make another sand tower. Like it did on Ingot Isle. Time to make sand castles. Yay. There it is. There's the sand. Yep, that's gonna be fun. Can I not copy it now? Silly elephant, get out of the way. Aye. So I usually to do that like 40 more times. No biggie. No biggie whatsoever. Okay, let's take a break from that. Let me check where the wood is. It's a checkpoint. Stormy Station at 9:02. And it's on some boxes.
teleport?
Saying first time at the Yap Rodeo, and I just know that it's not gonna be my last either, unfortunately. Well, there it is. The woods. Ouch. You know what it is? And done. You wanna know what I have to do with the wood? Put it there. I have to do that. Wow, that is going to be awful. So yeah, basically I have to put the wood in that sticky platform and just keep repeating that over and over. Oh, this is gonna suck. I mean, it already sucks. You know what? I might as well just go here and try to see some easy material that I can grind. Yeah, gameplay. That's some gameplay if I've ever seen one. I see some crystal right there.
Should we teleport?
Okay, at least I know where the materials are. Yeah, it's still gonna suck. Let me just remove Pauline for now. I don't need any yapping. Okay, it's a big crystal. Because it's at 13,000. How much will I get from breaking that crystal every single time? Oh, I got around 3,000. Okay, it's a decent amount. Even if the restart takes a little bit of time. Okay, but what if I do the good old inhale? I meant to inhale the crystal, dude. Oh wait, I almost forgot. Got a little less of time, never mind. Where am I going? I wanted to change my outfit.
Should we teleport?
That's the thing. The outfit change. Speaking of F-099. Is there not a clothing store here? Yes, there is. I'm just blind. Yeah, for now I'm going to change the Naked Neckerchief to the Soggy Cravat. Now with this equipped, ready to see the magic. Oh, I'm going to burn in the lava. Psych. Completely immune. First I need to farm the water, which I think it's... This right here might be the best spot to farm the water. This is some gameplay right here. I feel like the Naked Neckerchief would have been very helpful here. Hey, 10,000 meters though. I really have no clue if there's a better water source for me to farm. Definitely gonna have to burn through my cans of melodies though. Gonna need a lot of those. I should again pull in the outfit that regenerates my elephant Bananza specifically, instead of all my Bananzas in general. Not sure how much of a difference that would have made though. Gameplay. Are we almost at the halfway point? Nope, not even close. Okay, after I'm done with this, it's gonna get to the halfway point and then I'm gonna go search for other materials to run. Now, the aliens have elephant shapes. I had never noticed that. That's really cute. I could kind of look like this. That's the sinkhole, not a lot to look at there. What else do I have? Mud. Where can I find mud?
Should we teleport?
Is there any mud inside here? No, this is not mud. I feel like if there's mud somewhere, it would have been inside the cave. This cave. Which is usually dangerous because of the lava raining. But I have the soggy cravat, so it's a-okay. Where else can I find one? Doesn't seem to be any mud in here. Here on the outside. Oops. Oh yeah, I found a melon there. Just can't find this freaking map for the life of me. Not a melon. Shift the platform challenge. Ooh, wait a minute. This might be a nice one to grind. The only problem might be those freaking thunder strikes. $1,000 meters, just like that. Whoops. I think I have to be worried about running out of Bananza energy because I have a watermelon right there. Frick. Well, you do have to be worried accidentally getting them all. Yeah, what's it? So I'm pretty sure the sucky crap, it doesn't protect me from lightning. Oh wait, does that count as mud? Yeah, it does. It does. Okay. I'm gonna be taking on this. Thank you very much. What the frick? Let me just verify that it actually does count as mud. No, it doesn't. Does it count or does it not count? No, it does. It's just very slow for some reason. There's more over there. What? I pushed roll. Mud bats will be the latest trend. There's not a doubt in my soul. I have to take all of this away from you. What does it say? The call trends, this mud bat lasts very long. Poor elephant. I know that elephant is like a TikTok influencer. Whoa. Okay, I'm gonna do a quick reset. And after this, I should be done with the mud. Mud bath. Okay. Elephant's not that shameless and obnoxious and has much better hair than a TikTok influencer. No, you're right. I'm sorry for dissing that elephant as much as I do. You're chill, elephant. You're chill. Sorry for calling you that. Oh, crystal. Okay. Does this count as grass? 64, 60, oh, double 64, hype. Oh yeah, it definitely has to count as grass. It does, okay. Bad news, gamers. I really do not think there's a silver type platform in this layer. seen actual guys or a little bit of TikTok rock like her? It's rocking, you see. Oh, those are the worst. Like, so far I haven't had the misfortune of finding one in real life. But I really hope I never do. Really hope I stay that way. And I think I need to find another source of grass. Well, what are you in hell? Huh, I get it. Get reset time. Countdown blessings. Broccoli hair syndrome is very real. What am I supposed to do with this much money? Am I supposed to like invest it on? Just how many NFTs can I buy for this amount of gold? Remember to hit it from above. If I hit it from below, it doesn't count as grass. Mainly because they're not selling for much these days. Yeah, I kind of forgot about that the NFTs are really, like, not worth anything at this point. I'll never understand why NFTs became, like, such a hip and popular trend back in the day in the first place. Back in the day, and it was like, just a couple of years ago. Any more grass for me to smash? Oh, crystal. Give me that crystal. Any more stuff up here that I can destroy without that freaking lightning getting in the way? Oh, is lightning not strike here? Never mind. Is it gonna strike or is it not gonna strike? Get the idea of trying to replicate. It's freaking thunder. This works so hard in a digital form, but that concept is fundamentally flawed with Control C and Control V. Yeah, it is definitely a flawed concept from the beginning. I don't think they're worth anything. Ooh. Like, especially when most of them were like ugly monkeys with like different skins and stuff. Like they really couldn't make anything better. done. And like, if you're gonna make something like that, at least make something like, you know, looks pretty. So I cannot remember a lot of NFTs that were exactly pleasant to look at. Those monkeys were like the dominant concept. What I would give to have one of the silver tiles platforms from the resort layer, to have it here. Why do we have to have an apple? Why? An apple a day makes the monkey depressed. You know what? You know what, elephant? No, there's a platform below. My plan didn't quite work as I was planning. But the point of collectibles was people wanting to collect them. Red collectors is because people want to look at stuff, making them ugly if it's the purpose of displaying them. Oh, you're right. You're so right. I don't know why. No, I don't even know if generative AI was like a thing back when the NFTs started. But most of the ones that I found did look like it. Oh wait, generative AI? And NFTs? That sounds like the worst of both worlds. Just want to double check. Are there any bigger patches of grass? Oh, wait a minute. Totally forgot about this.
Should we teleport?
You know, this time the grass actually looks like grass. It's green instead of blue. Thieving, scamming, and rock pulls. Oh my. Not a pretty world to live in. Oh wait, whoops. Man, I literally destroy the elephant's clothes when I punch them. Sorry about that, dude. Hey, there's even more grasses down here. Hello. other material is there that I haven't found yet? We're really only halfway there. Not even halfway there. The entire grass in this area is just gone, so. Well, I cannot believe I'm saying this, but I feel like this layer might be more miserable than the junction layer. Also, a really difficult bar to top. Maybe the very upper layer? Does all of that count as grass? Yeah, ain't no way this counts as grass. This might. No, this is mud. Things that could be solved. If only. There was a silver tile platform. I'll be honest, did not remember that was there. So pretty sure I have paid all the construct zones in this area. But if I haven't, I really hope that I can find them. It's a constructor that I haven't paid to do his job. That's preposterous, bro. This Junction didn't have fire rain. Oh man, I'm starting to miss the Junction. You know what I'm starting to miss even more? The resort layer. Even though I played it for like 5 minutes ago. Okay, should I shift this stone? I think I know where a good shifty stone area might be. It's in one getaway. I remember when I teleported to it during an Emerald Rush. Might be here, no. I think it's this one, no. No. Up here? No. No. Dang it, where is it? Okay, I gotta try this one.
Should we teleport?
It's like a room that's almost completely surrounded by lava, but not completely. No, not this one.
Should we teleport?
Maybe this one? This one. It's the sauna getaway. Dang it, I didn't mean to complete it. Oh yeah, when I was grinding on the junction layer, I found out that I can skip the cutscene of the banana appearing. Yeah, give me a few of these, please. If you can put it in a plastic bag, I would really appreciate that. Oh, there's even grass here. And the rope. Is it a secret speedrun strat or just pressing the button? Oh yeah, yeah, just holding the button. I mean, you can normally skip like cutscenes when you enter a layer or like story mode cutscenes by holding plus or minus. But I had no idea that you could also do it for the cutscenes where a banana appears after a challenge. Yeah, I wouldn't say it's a speedrun strat, it's just a normal feature that I didn't know about because I was a little bit silly. 50,000 hype. Can you please stop digging? Okay, that's a good amount of grass. Yeah, and there we go. And then I come back. This is it. Yeah, this is a strat right here, bro. This might actually be the speed strat. Instead of having to wait for the timer to run out, I just get far enough away. And then I come back super quick and I restart. things that a person has to do when there's no silver tile platform. Dang it. And I forgot that I could skip the cutscene. I keep forgetting, dude. Okay, time to reset. So I can be done with the grass. And the holy moly. Man, what do I need? Oh. What do I need to get the gold burst? Oh, there it is. Didn't have to wait that long. Oh boy. Well, that's a nice amount of destruction. Whoops. You know, I think the only one that I still have left to find is the apple. If I had to guess, it might be right before the boss fight. I already know where a ton of watermelons are. It literally has to. Oh, there it is. So this is gonna be the apple strat. And this every time it's closer. Like in Good Isle it was super far away. Then in Canyon it was just a little far away. And here it's pretty close. Hopefully the next layer that has an apple with no silver tiles, it's gonna be like right in front of me. Oh, I hate you, Apple. Environmental ultraviolence. We love to see that. Oh, well, this is gonna be like easily 5 hours. 5 hours of my life. Man, why couldn't it be surrounded by crystal? That way it could be done with the apple and the crystal at the same time. And instead of being surrounded by crystal, it's surrounded by some weird stone thing. Optimal gameplay right here. When you get right down to it, in a way, crystals are weird stone things. Well, didn't quite think about that, but you're right. So I guess I should say it's surrounded by some weird dirty material. I couldn't think of anything else. I'm at not even 2% of the way there. Boy, that's gonna take long. We're on crystalline stone things. Yeah, it's a much better description, thank you. Weird on crystalline stone thing that's surrounding my delicious apple. I mean, I personally wouldn't eat an apple that's surrounded by that disgusting thing. Okay, since I don't want to spend 3 hours right now on that.
Should we teal up?
Need to be done with at least one material. I think the one that I have the best chance to be done with might be the grass. Let me just do a little bit of shifty stone. Wish I could also skip the cutscene of the challenge starting, but then I can try it and you cannot skip that. Well, time to get to the grass. How much shifty stone do I have? Good amount. I feel like for now I should change the the soggy cravat for the Dicked Neckerchief. I think it's gonna be a lot more useful in here. The soggy cravat is only useful. Well, useful in a lot of places here, but it's mostly useful in the lava cave with the fire rain. Outside of that is pretty decent, but not the most optimal. I think that's all the grass done. Very close. Let me change. Goodbye for now, Soggy Crabbit.
Suits you.
Gonna see you again real soon. Oops. I think as soon as I touch that dude, that counts as me leaving the area. Yep, got it. Got my visual cue. Gosh dang it.
Breeze through that one.
I should have said that I wanted to be done with at least one material, but I already got done with the mud. I meant to be done with a tedious material. The mud wasn't really that tedious, it took me like 5 minutes. And then the wood and the sand, those two are going to be the worst of the worst. Guys, don't recognize about just management. Okay, dude. Thank you for the good luck and thank you as always for joining. Have an amazing rest of your night and a great sleep. I will do my best to be done with this silly grass. Oh, just done. Oh, that's thanks for it. Look. him through. I don't have the soggy crab anymore. So I can just go around. Oh my gosh. So I can go touching the lava like it's nothing. Should be nearly there. Okay, almost done. Okay. Yes. Okay, shift the stone done. Now time for the water. My console's low.
Should we teleport?
Give the water a good search. Shoot. No water doesn't count as material to refill my Bananza energy. That sucks. there yet? We are there now. Unstoppable nozzle and grill machine nozzle. Oops. Okay, let's see what I can do with the wood.
Should we teleport?
Storm station. $110. Nope. Should have guessed. have so far. Oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. It's going to take a while. Man, this is even more mind-numbing than I thought it was. Okay, maybe I can take a break from the world.
Should we
Let's
teleport?
now go to the Jumbo Spa. Oh, I was right, it's the Wargog.
Should we teleport?
Next to the Wargog. how much we have? 20,000. You know what? Actually making much better progress than I initially thought it would. So definitely the biggest problem is gonna be the apple. No questions about that. Dang, 30,000 already? Much more progress than I initially thought. Like, actually. think I'm actually gonna leave it here. But okay, yeah, I think that should be good enough. I already found the place to do the sand, the crystal, the wood, the banana melon. It's like around this area, and the apple. The apple is just right about there.
Should we teleport?
Yeah, the apple is just a matter of teleporting here, and it should be the apple here, but I didn't push it the terrain, so it's not there yet. Anyway, as always, I am going to be doing the rest of this on my own, because I don't want the stream to be 24 hours long, of course. And this was a good progress day. Finished the entirety of resort layer, and finished the entirety of the junction layer. And yeah, we are officially 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We only have over halfway there. There's not that much left. We cannot back down. Never back down. Oh god. Okay, this one might not be as bad as I initially expected. Landfill, I have no idea. Racing is gonna be a cakewalk. I already know this one is going to be a massive cakewalk. Yeah, that is going to be all for today. Thank you everyone so much for watching. Hope you'll have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you next time. Bye 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 bye. Take care. Good night.